One hand strangling.
Please! 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 Please!
Jean-Michel is seized by the throat. The adversary is getting ready to strike. Use your fingers to strike his eye. Get control of his arm. Knee him in the genitals. Grab his chin. Rapidly rotate his head to break the cervical. Observe around you and flee.
Please! Please! Please!
One hand front strangling.
Les connards, on ne passe pas ici. Parce qu'on ne passe pas, j'ai dit. Les connards, on ne passe pas ici. Parce qu'on ne passe pas, j'ai dit. Les connards, on ne passe pas ici. Parce qu'on ne passe pas, j'ai dit.
From the moment you feel the strangling, try to pin your adversary's hand. Strike him in the eyes using your fingers. Tangle your arm with his. Give him a kick. Jean-Michel gets the chin, rotates the head rapidly to break the cervical. Or else, in the back, keep the head in both hands, and we break cervicals with a shoulder lock. Observe and flee.
Les connards, on ne passe pas ici. Parce qu'on ne passe pas, j'ai dit.
Cover defense.
Igor, pourquoi tu regardes tout comme ça? Personne, monsieur. Vas-y, tu la regardes. Calmez-vous, monsieur Jean. Igor, pourquoi tu regardes tout comme ça? Personne, monsieur. Vas-y, tu la regardes. Calmez-vous, monsieur Jean. Vas-y, tu la regardes. Calmez-vous, monsieur Jean.
Control the adversary using your two hands. Knee him in the genitals. Take him down by pulling on his clothes. From the moment he's on the ground, do an arm lock. Keep control of his head by using your knee. The arm is maintained using your two hands. Pull rapidly on the arm to break the shoulder. Observe and flee.
T'as regardé comme ça? Mais si tu la regardes, je vois, mais si.
Side collar strangling. Defense during strangling. You're a bit taken back, get your balance back, slap his genitals, the other hand gets to his face, violently throw the head back, strike the throat several times, and then grab it. Throw the adversary backwards. and knee him to the back. Deliver a blow that makes him fall to the ground and flee the scene. Defense from the ground under an up position. Jean-Michel is off balance and his back on the ground. The individual throws himself onto him and gets his knees above body. He tries to pin his hands and to hit him. Jean-Michel turns over and pushes the adversary off him, cries, strikes the face, eyes, throat, genitals, using his hands. Keeping his legs spread, hits the crotch, gives a powerful kick, observes, takes the sack and flees. One hand back grip. Turn around towards the adversary, elbows in front. Control him with both hands, forearm on the throat, follow up with several blows to the genitals and to the body in general. Throw the adversary towards something like a wall if possible, and headbutt him. Strike him with your foot to throw him off balance, near the knees, take him down and strike him if necessary. Observe and flee. One hand grip of the back. On a backward grab, turn around, observe, give a kick preferably to the genitals, keep strangling him with your forearm, put your thumb several times in an eye, and in order to neutralize the adversary, keep your thumb pressed against one of his eyes. Throw him to the ground, take your distance, observe all around you, stay vigilant and flee. Cover defense on hook.
Oh, refais tes lunettes encore. Donne-moi tes lunettes! Fred! Oh, Refais tes lunettes encore. Donne-moi tes lunettes! Fred!
Protect your head with your elbow in front, cover parry. Grab your adversary's chin, rotate the head, pivot him using the back, grab his head, and strike his cervical.
Oh, refais tes lunettes encore. Donne-moi tes lunettes! Fred!
Rear dodge on hook.
Tu, fuori soldi, fuori soldi! Tu, fuori soldi, fuori soldi! Tu, fuori soldi, fuori soldi!
Rear dodge, raise your two arms for protection, grab your adversary's arms using your two hands, do a circular kick onto his genitals, control his arms, give a lateral kick behind his knee to knock him off balance, grab his head with your two hands, and knee him in the back to break his cervicals. Stay vigilant and flee.
Tu, fuori soldi, fuori soldi!
Parry a front kick.
Ehi, eccoti qua, ti ho trovato, eccoti qua! Vieni. Ehi, eccoti qua, ti ho trovato, eccoti qua! Vieni. Ehi, eccoti qua, ti ho trovato, eccoti qua!
Deviation of attack with forearm. The chest profile turns. The individual is turned. Grab the shoulders. Hit behind the knee with a squashing kick in order to unbalance and put adversary on his knees. Take the head with both hands. Knee kick him in the back to break the cervicals. Look around you and flee.
Ehi, eccoti qua, ti ho trovato, eccoti qua! Vieni.
Parry a direct kick.
Stop. Poi. Blocco io, via. Qua, ci sono problemi? Problemi?
Qua.
Stop. Poi. Blocco io, via. Qua, ci sono problemi? Problemi?
Qua.
Stop. Poi. Blocco io, via. Qua, ci sono problemi? Problemi?
Qua.
Parry with your forearm. Deflect the attack and give kick to the leg. Grab the head with two hands. Knee your adversary. Rapidly rotate his head. Do not lose control of the head. Knee him in the back. Observe and flee.
Stop. Via. Poi. Blocco io. Vai. 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 Ci sono problemi?
Two hand blocking on large hook. Parry with both forearms. If possible, use the forearm the closest to your adversary to strike him. Seize him with both hands, headbutt his face, knee him in the genitals, Continue with a lower kick to knock him off balance and get him to the ground like this. Get hold of the arm, knee him in the sides and the head. Make sure to keep control of the arms. Break the arm by kicking the elbow very hard. Observe around you, then flee. Cover defense on a direct face attack. On the blow to the face, you'll want to use cover block, elbow in front. Grab the adversary with both hands, knee him in the genitals, repeat once, twice with a kick. Heavy kick to the knee while pulling on his clothes. Take him down with his face to the ground. Follow up immediately with several kicks in the nape of his neck and his back. Heavy kick to his sides. Observe all around you and flee. One hand fend on hook. On the large hook, block with the forearm the closest to you. The other hand will be used to strike the adversary in the eye. Get control of his arm and give him a kick to the genitals. Double the kick to the genitals, grab his chin, rapidly rotate his head to break the cervical. Observe all around and then flee. Hand fen on direct kick. Move the pelvis back a bit, push with a hand or forearm, give him a blow to the genitals, move to the side, control an arm with one of your hands. The other hand will be used to strike his face. Grab the head with the help of both hands, one hand under the nose, throw the head back, knock the head off balance. Once the individual is on the ground, follow up with several kicks in the sides and in the nape of his neck. Observe quickly around you after having struck and then flee. Capture the foot on front kick. Back up, get the foot during the front kick attack, raise the foot, strike in the genitals with the leg behind. Push the adversary to knock him to the ground, he'll fall on his back, and we follow up with numerous blows. If you can, kick him in the crotch, in the back or behind the head. Stay vigilant, observe all around you and then flee. Rear dodge on low kick. Let the circular attack pass. Use your palm if possible to strike the nape of his neck. Quickly get control of the head, get behind and strangle him with the forearm. Make sure you maintain the strangling. Knee in the back. Step back a bit for security. If he doesn't fall alone, pull him by the hair or clothes. Strike him on the ground. If he gets back up, give a circular kick to the face. Observe around you and flee. Two-hand parry on median circular kick. Your hands are raised. Try to put the chest like this. Try to get your leg around the arm position. Turn him around. From behind, kick him in the genitals. Hit his ears. Hook the eyes with your fingers. Strike the head backwards. And to get him on the ground, kick or knee him in the back to knock him off balance. Right away, give him a kick behind the nape of his neck. Follow that up with 2 or 3 kicks on the ground, behind the head and in the side. Observe all around you, then flee. Leg grip on median circular kick. Raise your hands to defend. Use the opposite foot from the attack like this. Get your arm around the adversary's leg to capture him. Using your palm, smack his face. Give him a knee to the genitals. Push him towards the ground on his back. Recuperate the leg with both hands and strike him in the genitals. The foot should be off the side, so that the adversary is on his back. We must strike right away with 1 or 2 kicks in his back. Flee rapidly while observing around you. Fend on upper circular knife attack.
Fai vedere cosa hai in tasca. Dammi quello che hai in tasca. Fai vedere cosa hai in tasca. Dammi quello che hai in tasca. Fai vedere cosa hai in tasca. Dammi quello che hai in tasca.
Block with the hand closest to adversary, using your right arm hit near the carotid. Using both hands, grab the armed hand, kick near the genitals, take down to the ground with a joint lock. Break the elbow using the knee and the tibia in order to disarm. Control the adversary using your knee. Using your foot, hit your adversary in the sides and the back, and when possible, you take the knife. With this technique, Jean-Michel takes back the knife and he cuts his adversary's Achilles tendon to prevent him from following. Look quickly around you and flee the scene.
Fai vedere cosa hai in tasca. Dammi quello che hai in tasca.
Rare dodge on upper knife attack.
Ton portefeuille. Ton portefeuille.
Ton portefeuille.
Ton portefeuille.
Ton portefeuille.
Back dodge, mount both hands to protect. Seize armed with both hands, hit genitals with a circular kick. Without putting leg down, hit the back of the knee with lateral kick in order to unbalance adversary and make him fall down. Seize the head with both hands, knee kick him in the back to break the cervicals. Look around and flee.
Ton portefeuille.
Ton portefeuille.
Parry on lower knife attack.
Où est ta bagnole? Où est ta chercher? Où est ta bagnole? Où est ta chercher? Où est ta bagnole? Où est ta chercher?
Block with the closest forearm, seize the armed hand with both hands, kick in the genitals and knee at the same time. Take down by extended elbow lock. Break the elbow with the help of the tibia in order to disarm the adversary. Look around and flee.
Où est ta bagnole? C'est moi qui va chercher.
Reverse knife threat to the throat.
Fuori saldi! Fuori saldi!
Dai! Dai!
Fuori saldi! Fuori saldi!
Dai! Dai!
Fuori saldi!
With a knife threat to the throat, use your forearms to pin your adversary and to rotate him. Break his elbow using your knee and your tibia. Grab his head with both hands, and to break his cervicals, use your knee on his back. Look around you quickly and then flee. Make sure to take the knife before you flee.
Fuori saldi! Fuori saldi!
Dai! Dai!
Parry on upper circular stick attack.
Cherchez la gueule! Cherchez la gueule! Cherchez la gueule!
Block by putting your two forearms in front. Take the arm, knee, and strike the genitals. In order to lower the adversary, use an elbow lock. From the moment he's on his knees, knee him or use a tibia to break the arm and disarm him. Observe and kick him on the ground to neutralize him. Get the stick right away and you can use it to finish him off.
Cherchez la gueule!
Knife threat to the back.
Prends ton portefeuille. Demande-moi. Prends ton portefeuille. Demande-moi. Prends ton portefeuille. Demande-moi.
Rotate the chest, parry with the arm, elbow to the face, grab the armed hand and close, give a knee to the genitals. Follow up with another knee to the genitals, keep control of the arm, and elbow lock your adversary to bring him down to the ground. Press the knee on the cervical to control the adversary on the ground. Bring the arm to the back, arm lock, keep control with both hands and pull rapidly to dislocate the shoulder.
Dans ton portefeuille. Demande à moi.
Front knife threat from a distance.
Ehi, dammi il portafoglio! Rapido! Il portafoglio! Fuori, fuori! Ehi, dammi il portafoglio! Rapido! Il portafoglio! Fuori, fuori! Ehi tu! Dammi il portafoglio! Rapido! Rapido! Portafoglio!
Parry with the palm, kick the genitals, control the arms, grab the arm with the two hands if possible, knock your adversary off balance and use an elbow to take him down. Control with the knee and break the elbow using the knee. Use the knee again to keep the adversary pinned against the ground. Grab the head with the two hands. Break the cervical by violently pulling it backwards. If you can, get the knife, observe, and then flee.
Ehi, dammi il portafoglio! Rapido! Il portafoglio! Fuori, fuori!
Rear dodge on upper circular stick hit. Backwards dodge. Raise your hands, parry with the two forearms, grab an arm, smack his face with your free hand, control the armed arm with both hands, and knee him. Sweep to bring him to the ground with his face against the ground. Maintain control of the armed hand with both hands. Break the elbow with your knee. Push away the stick so the adversary may not use it. Give him another blow and flee. Defense by diving on upper stick attack. Throw yourself ahead with both hands to protect yourself and get closer. Grab the adversary with both hands, follow up with a blow to the genitals, once, twice, see how resistant he is. Maintain your hold on him, push him with your forearm under the throat to make him pivot the way you want, and knock him off balance so he falls to the ground. Maintain the armed arm with both hands. Knee him in the sides and in the back. Knee him in the face or behind the nape of his neck, then grab hold of the stick. Strike with your foot behind the head. You can use the stick like an arm in order to neutralize your adversary on the ground. Observe and quickly flee. Circular knife threat to the throat.
Eh mais calme-toi, calme. Bouge plus, bouge plus.
C'est bon, monsieur, c'est bon.
Eh mais calme-toi, calme. Bouge plus, bouge plus.
C'est bon, monsieur, c'est bon.
Eh mais calme-toi, calme.
Come up and get control of the armed arm with the help of both hands. Pin them against the chest. Your head dodges to the opposite side. The chest pivots. You can follow up with a headbutt to the face. Knee him one more time. Rotate the chest in order to do a joint lock and bring the individual who is knocked off balance to the ground. Here we can disarm by striking a blow to the elbow. Joint lock, strike a blow to the elbow again, get the arm, and threaten the individual with it under the throat.
Eh mais calme-toi, calme. Bouge plus, bouge plus.
C'est bon, monsieur, c'est bon.
Front kick threat from a distance.
Hey.
Ow!
Hey.
Ow!
Hey.
To get the knife away, you strike the armed arm using a shoe. Immediately follow up with a blow to the genitals. Grab your adversary's hair, head, or clothes and give a knee to the face. Push the adversary to the ground. Finish him off by kicking, if possible. Observe all around you, recuperate the knife and flee.
Hey.
Ow!
Front gun threat to the head.
Attends. Attends.
Comply with the adversary while lifting your arm so you can get them closer to the weapon. Grab the weapon, turn it upon your adversary, that will turn into a joint lock and disarmament. We rapidly follow up with a kick to the genitals. Back up to a safe distance, arm the weapon, threaten the individual, order him to put his hands onto his head, to put himself onto the ground, and to spread his arms. Front gun threat.
Hey, calme.
Vite tes poches.
Calme-toi.
Ah!
Hey, calme.
Vite tes poches.
Calme-toi.
Ah!
Hey, calme.
Vite tes poches.
Calme-toi.
A hand grabs the wrist, the other hand grabs the weapon. Turn the weapon upon your adversary while maintaining your grip on the weapon. Deliver a blow to his genitals. Try to knock the weapon from his hand by striking the face like this. Back up a bit and take your distance. Arm the weapon and threaten the individual with the gun.
Hey, calme.
Vite tes poches.
Calme-toi.
Ah!
Gun threat to the nape.
Touche pas d'une oreille. Vite tes poches, enculé.
Non mais attends.
Touche pas d'une oreille. Vite tes poches, enculé.
Non mais attends.
Touche pas d'une oreille. Vite tes poches, enculé.
Non mais attends.
Slight observation, rapid head rotation, control of the armed arm by wrapping around underneath. Elbow to the throat, maintain the armed arm, knee to the genitals, joint lock pinned against yourself. Recuperate the weapon, turn it upon your adversary to disarm, with the weapon strike behind the nape of the neck. A circular kick to the genitals, take your distance, arm the weapon and threaten the individual.
Touche pas d'une oreille. Vite tes poches, enculé.
Non mais attends.
So, this is a course on everything you know so far about Krav Maga. Even for the newcomers, it's no big deal. The finalities are just a bit different. Certain things we are going to see will only be worked on here. It is not necessarily a question of actually doing this in real life. We are among ourselves. This stays among ourselves. What I mean is that these are very dangerous techniques. Therefore, we are going to work with them delicately. You must pay attention to your partner. If there is no more partner, there is no more training, okay? Okay, we're going to warm up. Scatter. Okay, put your hands in front. Now, the other way. Spread out a bit more. In front, at back. Trot slowly, heels to buttock. Knees. Work your arms at the same time. Relax. Still gently. Twist a bit. Relax. Now let us lift your knees starting with the right.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now the left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Right again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And left one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
On my signal, squat.
Hop! 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 Hop!
Still gently. Okay, relax a little. Move the head back and forth like this. Now to the side. Lateral bend.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Rotate and change direction.
On change de sens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Little shoulder movement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 et 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now the other way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 et 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 et 10. Okay,
Now turn your hips.
2, 3, 4, 5, au change.
Other way.
2, 3, 4, 5, genoux
Now the
avant,
knees
arrière,
back
arrière.
and forth.
2, 3, 4, 5, côté.
From
1,
side to side.
2, 3, 4, 5, autour.
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, changer.
Change.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Turn the
cheville.
ankles. Without creating too much resistance, hold a bit around the Achilles tendon. Relax
On
and
relâche, on change.
switch. Hold again a bit.
Ok,
Perfect.
parfait.
Now let's do some push-ups.
Allez, un petit peu de pompage. On est parti.
Here we go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
On your
sur le
back
dos.
now.
Et 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hop. Et 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hop. Et 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hop. Et 1, 2, 3. Hop. Et 1, 2, 3. Hop. Et 1, 2, hop. Et 1, 2, hop. Et on
Okay,
reste.
stay like that
on
and
reste.
keep looking at me.
On reste, on me regarde. Non, arrêtez de me regarder, vous me faites peur.
Stay
On
tight.
reste bien tendu.
Spread the
Écarte la
legs.
jambe. On revient.
Bring them back.
Écarte.
Spread again. Bring them
On
back.
revient.
Spread them one
Écarte.
more time and
On
come
revient.
back.
Hop, sur le
On your
dos.
back. Stay like
Hop,
that
on
and
reste.
freeze.
Et on bloque. On prend de la
Use
place
all the
partout.
place.
Ok, le
Okay,
partenaire
the partner puts himself
se
on
met
his
sur le
stomach.
ventre.
One of the two
Donc il y
puts
en a un des deux
himself
qui se
flat on
met
his
sur le
stomach.
ventre. On est bien à plat au sol. Le
The
but du
goal is to put your
partenaire,
partner on his back.
essayer de mettre son partenaire sous le dos. Le
The
partenaire
partner
ne fait
has
que
to
bouger.
For
Exceptionnellement
today
aujourd'hui,
only, it is
il est interdit
prohibited
de
to
mordre,
bite,
cracher,
bit, scratch, and hit.
griffer, frapper. Uniquement
Only with the help
à
of
l'aide de
your
vos
arms
bras et de
and
vos
legs
jambes.
will you be able
Vous
to put
essayez de
your
le mettre
partner on his
sur le
back.
dos.
The partner
Bien
will
sûr,
not
le
simply
partenaire
let
ne va pas
himself
se
be
laisser
flipped
faire.
over, and the
Les
rules
règles
are
sont
the
les
same
mêmes
for
pour
him.
lui.
He has
Il ne
got
fait
to
que
keep
bouger.
moving.
Go! Allez, on y va, on essaye.
Okay, here we
Par
go.
tous les
Put your
moyens de
partner
le
on his
mettre sur le
back. Okay,
dos. Allez, et on
we are
bouge, on bouge au
moving and we are
sol.
moving
Allez.
on the ground. Let's
Allez.
go.
Pas
No
de main
hands
dans le
near the
visage,
face,
donc
no
pas de griffe,
scratching,
pas de
only
frappe,
the
uniquement la
arms.
force des bras.
Let's
Allez,
put him
essayez
on
de
his
le mettre
back.
sur le dos.
Stop.
Ok, stop.
Perfect.
Parfait. Donc on va prendre
Okay, let's work the
juste le bas.
basics.
Donc on va
Let us start
repartir
with the
sur
folded
l'étranglement
arm
ici.
strangle.
Bras fléchis, sans pouce.
Without thumbs.
Ça va? Donc jusque là, tout le monde
Up
connaît
till
le
now,
départ.
everyone knows the beginning.
Génital,
Genitals,
Ici,
genitals.
je viens
Here I bring the forearm
avant-bras
to the
au
jaw.
niveau de la mâchoire.
I hit
Je
the other
repars dans l'autre
side
sens
and I break his jaw.
et je casse. Krav, 1,
1, 2.
2, ici.
Here
là
I
au-dessus,
hit
je
with my
pars
biceps,
en manchette.
which means with the
C'est-à-dire que je
forearm to
pars
the
avec
chin
l'avant-bras
level.
au niveau du menton. Tac.
Turn again
1,
and break.
je reprends dans l'autre sens. Je tourne. Je casse. Doucement.
Gently.
Étranglement génital.
Strangle.
Génital.
Knee, genital kick.
Là. Manchette. OK.
Come back
Boum.
around and break.
Je reviens dans l'autre sens. OK. Et là, je casse. Même si c'est
Even
une
if
main,
it's using the
OK.
hand, it
Même
is the
travail.
same work.
Prêt à frapper
Ready
ou pas
to
prêt
hit
à
or not.
frapper. Donc, dégrafé, on connaît. Par
Counter
contre,
parry, genital.
génital. Là,
Here,
je passe
I use my
au niveau
forearm.
de l'avant-bras en dessous.
I come back to
dans
this
l'autre sens.
position and I break.
Et je casse. Facteur étranglement. Génital. Bras légèrement fléchis.
Arms slightly
bras tendus.
bent or
Donc, je te dis les
stretched.
techniques.
These are the
Soit technique
basic
de base,
techniques of
Krav
Krav Maga.
D'accord. C'est
Strangling
étranglement.
or grabbing.
Saisie.
The first
Le
order
premier
stays
temps reste le
the
même.
same, in the genitals or in the
Génital.
side.
Bien sur le côté. Ok. Je
I hold him like this,
Je tiens, il n'y a pas de
no
problème.
problem.
Pour être sûr, je
To
vais
be sure,
frapper.
I strike like
C'est
this.
simplement l'avant-bras
It is simply the forearm that comes up to the cheek.
au niveau du menton.
I
Je
take
prends
him
le
with my
corps
underarm.
avec le
I
dessus du
slide a
bras.
bit
Là,
like
je
this,
glisse.
and I
Et en
go
fait,
like
c'est une
this.
frappe là qui vient au-dessus. Ça veut dire que sa tête fait
His
déjà un
head
tour d'un
twists a
côté.
bit.
Clouc.
And to put his head all the way
Pour
onto the
remettre la
other
tête
side,
totalement de l'autre
I
côté,
turn like
je
this.
tourne dans l'autre sens.
Okay?
Ok? C'est tout.
And that's
Parce
it.
qu'une fois que vous avez la tête de quelqu'un,
Because once you have their
aussi.
head, their body follows.
Ok? Un.
Turn.
Et je passe pas
But I
de
don't
l'autre
want to
côté.
go the other
Là, il est
side.
bien.
There we go. Now break it.
Ok? Au sol. Ouais. Voilà. Fais pas des mouvements trop grands avec tes bras.
Don't make big movements with your arm. It is very short. It starts from here. There we go.
Voilà.
From the other side.
De côté.
You're there.
De l'autre côté là.
You stay there.
Reste là. Voilà. Toujours sur le même départ.
Still
une
with the
main, deux
same
mains.
departure, one
Ça n'a pas
hand or two.
d'importance. Ok.
But that's not
Donc,
very
on revient sur
important.
l'étranglement.
So we
Attention
come
pour les
back to
nouveaux,
strangling.
évitez les grands
Beware
gestes.
newcomers.
Ok, ça doit toujours
Avoid
être
big
très court.
gestures.
Ok, très
It's
court.
always too short.
Tête vers l'arrière là.
Put the head
Là,
back
une
a bit.
position de
That's not the
contrôle.
control position.
Deux, je
2.
prends.
I take control
Et je casse.
and I break it.
Doucement. Même
Gently.
chose.
Same
Un.
thing. 1.
Pression.
Pressure.
2.
2. I
Ok,
slide
là, je
my
glisse
hand
ma
near
main
the cheek.
au niveau du menton,
The
simplement.
forearm is oblique.
L'avant-bras.
I put
est
my
en
hand on
oblique.
his shoulder.
On voit. Je mets la
And
main au niveau de
through
l'épaule.
a backwards
là, et
motion,
par un
I
mouvement
break
arrière. Je casse. Doucement, s'il te plaît bien.
Gently.
1,
1,
2,
2.
là.
There.
Ok.
Okay.
Pas là.
No there.
En oblique.
In oblique.
Donc départ. 1.
So start again.
Deux,
1,
ici.
2. Here.
Je ne fais pas ça
I do
parce que
not
si vous
do
faites
that
ça, il
because
tourne.
if I do that,
Voyez?
he will turn. You see?
La tête va tourner.
The head is going to
Une fois que je
turn.
suis là,
So I put his arm in
je mets
oblique
le bras en oblique et je vais en oblique.
and I put myself in oblique.
Une main, deux mains,
One
ça n'a
hand,
pas
two
d'importance,
hands.
qui frappe, qui ne
No
frappe pas.
importance
Donc,
whether he
habituez-vous à
hits or
travailler
not.
toutes les saisies.
So get used to working
Ok,
with
là,
all the
je
grab
viens.
techniques. So here I go,
Je
genital.
prends. Et je
I
tourne.
take control and I turn.
Ok, même deux mains, même
With two
chose.
hands, do the same thing.
Un.
1,
Tête
and I break it. There,
et je
oblique.
casse. Là, oblique.
Check, and there we
menton,
go.
Ici et là. Même rentrée.
Same
Ça peut être
entrance,
bras
stretched
tordus,
arm.
Une main. Parade
That
contre.
can be one hand, counter parry.
Génital. Je
Genital kick,
prends
I
ici
take control and I
et je
break.
casse.
Still in
Toujours en
oblique.
oblique.
So
Voilà,
hand
main
over the
au-dessus,
chin
menton. Et c'est tout ce
is the whole
mouvement-là.
movement here.
Bien sûr, c'est un
It's a
coup
brutal
sec
movement.
à sec. Maintenant, on va retravailler sur les
Okay,
techniques de frappe.
now we're going to work
Donc,
on the
en
hitting
l'occurrence,
technique.
donc, on va travailler sur
We are
le
going
crochet
to work
large.
on the large hook.
Pourquoi le crochet large?
The
Je l'ai
large
expliqué
hook,
lors-
as I've
lors
already
des stages. Donc, en
explained,
fait,
is
c'est
the
le coup de
most
poing qui est
often
donné
used
le
on the
plus
street.
au niveau
We
de
get
la
on the
rue.
street, we do not
Donc,
box,
dans la rue,
we strike.
on boxe pas. Dans la rue, on frappe. Généralement, pour frapper, on veut mettre toute la force.
Generally,
Donc, en
in
général,
order to
tous les coups
hit,
de poing,
we want to put all the
ils
force
arrivent,
into it.
vous frappez le plus fort possible. Donc, ça veut dire qu'on
When
met
they
toutes ses forces.
come,
Donc, c'est toujours
they put all
légèrement.
their force into
Ce qu'on
it.
appelle les crochets rues. Là, pour
We
venir
get a large
frapper.
hook,
Donc, de
then
nouveau,
come and hit.
crochet large.
So again, large hook, counter
Donc,
parry.
parade contre. Ça, on
We
connaît.
know all that.
Sortir de
Come out
l'axe.
of the axis, counter
Parade
parry.
contre, main ouverte.
Open hand,
Génital.
Genital
Et on
kick.
revient sur les
and we come back
finalités.
to the finalities.
1,
1,
2. Ok, parade contre, main ouverte.
okay,
Là.
counter parry, open hand
Deux.
like that.
Ici, main.
1,
Au niveau de
2,
l'épaule, je
here,
tourne.
put the hand on shoulder
Je
level,
casse.
turn, and break it.
Ralenti. Là. Rentrer
Slow
dedans.
down, genital,
Génital. Comme tout à l'heure.
like
Main sur
before,
l'épaule.
hand on the shoulder,
Je tourne.
turn and break.
Je casse. Pousse, il va tourner.
Push, he's
Hop.
going to turn.
Et voilà.
And there we go.
Parfait.
Perfect.
Pousse
Push
avec
with
ta
your
main,
hand.
pousse avec ta main.
That's
Voilà.
right.
Tu pousses et tu fais
You
pivoter.
push,
Hop. Et hop.
and you
là,
make him
voilà.
pivot. Yeah,
Et
just
voilà.
like that.
Il y a quand même quelques
Some
petites choses
small
à-
things to think
à
about while
revenir d'abord sur
walking.
le blocage.
I'll
Que je
remind you
rappelle,
that
il
you
faut pas
do
venir
not need
bloquer
to
au
block
niveau du
an
creux
arm
du
level
bras parce que là, vous
because
risquez
you
de
risk
prendre
being hurt.
le coup.
Go
Ok.
towards the
Bien
attack
rentrer dans l'attaque.
because it's Krav Maga.
Pourquoi? Ben, c'est
Close
Krav Maga,
combat,
c'est close
same
combat. Hein, ça veut dire la même chose. Hein. Ok, combat
I enter
contact.
the combat.
Donc je rentre dedans. Et je
I
bloque.
block using my
Main
hands.
ouverte. Là, je
And
viens
there,
vers les
instead of
génitales.
going for the genitals,
Je viens
I
genou.
go for their knees.
Là, je
Like
prends.
that. I take control
Et je
and I
casse.
break it.
Doucement. Là.
Gently there,
Un.
genitals, that's right.
Génital, c'est bien.
But if you take the
Ok.
femoral,
Mais si je prends fémoral,
whatever
c'est
you do,
vous faire ce que vous
the
voulez.
leg goes.
La jambe, elle part.
It's in the
La jambe
air,
est en l'air.
I break,
Je casse.
I
je
pass
passe derrière
behind.
ici, simplement.
and I break
Vers l'arrière.
towards the back.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3, and
et
4.
4. Donc l'avantage
The
qu'il y a,
advantage
c'est
that is
que, bon, au
here
niveau,
is
on
that
donne
when
la
he
frappe,
tries to
donc là,
strike you,
bon, là, si j'ai marqué
if he
le coup,
misses
c'est
the
déjà
blow,
bien.
that's good.
Ok, donc ce qui peut se passer
What
quand
can
le
happen when I
génital, c'est
strike his
éventuellement qu'il y ait un
genitals
petit
is that
retrait
he
du
may be
corps, ok,
possibly
où là, je dois doubler
able
pomper.
to retract his
Donc une
body,
des
so I
choses
must
qui est bien
double the
ici,
blow.
c'est qu'en fait, je veux casser.
Here,
Ok.
what is
En
good
fait,
is
je
that I'm
vais
going to
tétaniser
break
son
his
muscle
interior
intérieur.
muscle and freeze it.
Ok.
And
Et
in
là,
reality,
en
I'm
réalité,
going
je
to
viens
shoot.
shotter.
The real shoot
Le vrai shot,
is
c'est vers le
towards the
bas.
ground.
En
I
fait,
go
si je viens
gently.
doucement, je le fais
I come in
latéral. En
naturally.
réalité,
It's like this.
c'est ça. Donc je viens
I
au
come to
genou,
the knee
je
and I break
casse.
it. But
Ici,
there,
on est entre
between
nous,
us,
on va
we
doucement.
go gently, okay?
Ok. Prends doucement.
So again, gently. 1,
2,
2, 3.
3.
Eventually,
Comme il est
since
bien
you are
placé,
well placed,
coup de
you can
talon.
strike him with your heel.
Il est au sol, là,
He's
je
on
viens
the
derrière.
ground. I come behind him.
Ok.
I
Et
take
je
him
l'emmène derrière.
behind.
Qu'est-ce qu'on peut
And what I
rajouter?
can add is a knee kick.
Le coup de genou.
I get
Ok.
here
J'arrive
with the
là.
knee on his back.
En même temps, genou dans le dos. Donc, avant qu'on ait
Before having the
possibilité d'avoir
possibility of having a
faire un combat,
combat,
ou quelque chose
or before
va se
something
passer, ou on
happens,
sent qu'il va y
if you
avoir
feel
quelque
it
chose,
necessary,
on peut
you can
toujours
always
essayer
try to
d'anticiper le
anticipate the
mouvement.
movement.
Ok, mais ça vous connaissez aussi. Comment est-ce qu'on peut anticiper le
But
mouvement?
how you can anticipate
Ok,
the
ou bien
movement?
prendre l'initiative.
Take the initiative,
Non, tout simplement.
simply like that.
Ok. On jette quelque
Throw
chose au
something
niveau du
towards his
visage.
face. His
Ok,
natural
réflexe tout à
reflex
fait
will be to
naturel qu'il a
protect
eu, c'est
himself.
quoi? Protéger.
While he's
Ok,
protecting
pendant qu'il se
himself,
protège, on va
go
doucement,
gently.
je jette.
I throw
Ok,
it.
il a levé ses
He
mains.
lifts his
Je
hands.
pompe une fois.
I kick him.
Normalement, je viens plein pot. Ici, je ne l'ai pas fait.
Normally, I'd go full
Intérieur,
stream,
ok.
ahead, near the
De
interior
la
of the
cuisse,
thigh.
je prends
Take control and
et
break
je
it.
recasse.
You can
Ah,
also,
donc, ça peut être
spit.
aussi cracher.
a small particularity
Seule
is
petite
that when I throw
particularité, c'est
something,
quand je jette, je me déplace
I, move
légèrement
towards
sur le
the
côté.
sides.
Ok, hop. Toujours jeter du bas
always
vers le
throw
haut.
from bottom to
Pas comme
top,
ça.
not like
Parce
this
que là,
because he'll
on voit le
just
geste.
see the gesture.
Ici, je fais
I
simplement
simply
ceci.
do this.
Hop.
1, I strike.
Je
Femoral
pompe,
to the interior.
ok. Fémoral à
I take
l'intérieur.
control
Je
and
prends
break.
et je casse.
Why the
Pourquoi
femoral?
fémoral? Donc
It's
d'abord,
just
j'ai le
that I can
génital, c'est
also
vrai.
go for the
Je suis là.
genitals first.
Hein? Je vais pas
I'm
jeter.
here, 1. First
Je
strike,
pompe une
his
fois.
reflex is to put the leg
Réflexe
slightly in
qu'il a.
front. So I go for the
Genre
inside.
légèrement devant, je
The
rentre.
purist could also
à
enter
l'intérieur.
here.
Ok. On pourrait aussi rentrer pour les
Here,
puristes.
but we're
hein,
going to stay simple,
Ici,
as simple
on va
as
rester
possible.
simple. Au
Because
plus simple
close
possible,
combat
parce que le
is
close combat,
originally
c'est
for members of the
d'abord à
armed force
l'origine
who
pour les
have
militaires qui ont des
backpacks,
sacs
heavy
sur le dos, qui ont
weapons,
des armes,
who must move
ok,
with a
qui
lot
doivent
of
se déplacer
materials.
lourdement.
So
Donc,
these are
ce sont des
techniques for
des
people
techniques
who
qui
have
sont
a lot
faites
of
pour les
heavy
gens
things to carry
donc,
originally.
avec du matériel
So
lourd.
I'm heavy, I do
Ouais.
1,
Donc, je suis lourd, donc je vais
2,
pas trop.
go for the
1,
interior of the
2,
knee, I break it, and I come back
intérieur
to the
genou.
same thing.
et je casse. Et on revient exactement à la même chose. Soit c'est gauche, soit c'est droite.
It's either the left or the
Ok,
right,
tu as décidé
okay?
d'aller, de
You
jeter là.
decide to go
Tu te
there,
déplaces là.
to throw
Hop,
there,
je
you
pompe
move
une
there.
fois. Et si je
I
viens
strike one
intérieur
time
plus
and
là.
I come to the interior like that.
Comme il a
As
déjà
you've already
pompé
hit
sur
the
le génital, il va
genitals, he's
s'abaisser.
going to lower
Bon.
himself.
Ok, là je prends sa jambe
And I'll be
d'appui.
able to take the leg.
Ok, et là. Donc c'est vrai que c'est
It's true that it's easy
assez
enough,
facile,
even
même
if I
si je crache.
spit.
Un petit truc,
If you
quand vous
do
faites
that,
ça,
remember
ok,
to move a bit when
c'est
you
de vous
throw to get
déplacer
out
tout
of
de
the
suite quand vous
axis.
jetez.
Left or right?
Légèrement pour sortir
So
de
the
l'axe.
moment I throw him,
Ok, à
I
gauche
move.
ou à droite. Dès
okay,
que je jette,
immediately.
je me déplace.
Like that, I'm no
Ok,
longer in his axis.
tout de suite. Comme ça, je ne suis plus dans son axe.
I come back to the interior
Ah.
if he closes his
Je
leg.
reviens intérieur.
Like that.
Ouais, mais il a fermé les jambes. Ferme les jambes. Comme ça, ok. Je reviens
I come
à
back to the
l'extérieur.
exterior.
Reste. D'accord? Donc il ne faut pas,
Okay?
faut pas somnibuler.
Make sure to
dans les
remember
deux
that
choses
you
à
have
faire.
2 blows to give,
Ou l'intérieur ou l'extérieur.
either on the
La petite
interior or
chose, c'est
the
le
exterior.
déplacement. Hop, là.
The small
Un,
thing is the movement.
Intérieur.
There.
Boum.
Interior.
Ou sinon, je me déplace,
Otherwise, I
je
move,
plie les
I
jambes.
bend my legs,
Ok, je viens
and I get
extérieur.
to the exterior.
Ok, bien vers le bas.
Okay, towards the bottom.
Là, je reprends. S'il a des cheveux, je prends les cheveux.
If he has hair, I take
Je peux
control
frapper
of
aussi
it,
avant.
and I strike him.
Petit souvenir. Dernier souvenir. Donc on a travaillé sur...
Okay, we're now going to work on
on
our
était très
grabs.
près, les saisies. On a
Very
travaillé un peu
close
plus loin
after
donc,
hits.
sur des frappes. On
And
a
a bit
un peu plus
further.
loin donc, sur des défenses coup de
We are
pied.
now going to go a bit further
Défense
with
coup
the
de
kick
pied, défense de base
defenses.
Krav Maga. Ok,
Kick
coup de pied de
defense,
face.
basic Krav Maga defense technique. Direct
Jusque là,
kick.
tout le monde connaît. Ok,
Everyone knows that.
bras le long du corps,
Arm on one
bras
side.
au-dessus,
Or
Ah.
above.
génital.
Genital
Ici, je vais
strike.
venir creux du genou.
And here I come near the knees. Head,
Tête,
and I
et
get
je reviens
behind.
derrière. Donc là, défense de base.
So basic
Il est
defense, he's
derrière.
behind you.
Génital.
Genital kick, he
Il se
bends
plie vers
towards
l'avant,
the
ce qui est
front.
logique.
I
Je
bring
le
him
ramène
back
sur moi,
near me
en
using
allant au
the
creux du
knees.
genou.
I take control
Je
of his
prends
head
la
and
tête,
strike.
ok. Et je frappe. Donc je rappelle,
Just
ici,
a
il n'y
reminder,
a pas de déplacement, j'ai pas
There
le
is
temps.
no displacement
Je suis
because I do
surpris,
not have
ok, là.
time.
Un,
I'm
je
surprised.
travaille bien
I
avec
work with the
l'avant-bras,
forearm.
parce que ça c'est déjà un
Because there,
shot.
it's one hit.
Directement après,
Right after the genital
génital,
kick, he bends
il se plie
towards
vers
the
l'avant,
front.
c'est parfait. Moi je le
It's
remets vers
perfect.
moi,
I want him face to me.
creux du genou. Ok.
Inside
Il
the
est là,
knee. He's there. I
et
strike.
je frappe. Là je suis derrière lui. Je pompe une
There
fois,
I am
réaction,
behind
il va
him.
vers l'avant.
I strike one
Il faut
time.
prendre
Reaction.
tout, parce que si vous
He
ne faites
goes
que
a bit
ça,
forward.
il va partir vers l'avant.
Take everything into
Ça
consideration.
m'intéresse pas.
Because if you
Moi, je
only
veux le
strike
garder
him
près de
like
moi.
that, he's going to go forward.
Pour le mettre dans une situation où il ne sait pas riposter.
I want to keep him as
Et
close
là,
to
je
me
le
as
tire. Je
possible
remonte ici, j'ai pompé une
so
fois.
that he cannot come back at
Je
me.
prends tout.
I come back,
je
I
la
strike
mets
one
vers le
time,
sol.
I do everything and take
Et
him
là, je
down.
prends. Ok. Là aussi, je peux
I can also use my foot if
éventuellement
possible.
entrer avec mon pied.
If you have some good
Attention dans
combat
des
shoes,
grosses chaussures
that
de
will take some
combat.
pressure off your back.
Donc ça le calme un petit peu au niveau du dos. Ok, bon, vous alternez les attaques.
So now you're going to alternate
Crochet,
the hooks
pied.
and kicks, okay?
D'accord? C'est le même qui travaille. Vous travaillez.
The same person is going to work.
Quand je dis stop,
You work.
Celui qui
When I say
travaillait,
stop, the
vous
one who
mettez-
is working, I
je
will
dirai
say
chaque
it
fois,
every time,
assis,
sits
ou
down,
debout, ou sur le
stands,
ventre, ou sur le dos.
puts himself
Ok?
in his stomach
Vous
or
faites
his
les
back.
exercices, vous vous relevez et on
We do
reprend
the exercise, you get up, start training again.
l'entraînement.
The
D'accord?
others do nothing,
Donc les autres, vous faites
only
rien,
the
c'est
person in the
l'action du
middle
milieu qui travaille.
works. You work,
travail,
when I say stop,
quand je dis stop,
you stop and you listen to
Vous
what I'm
écoutez ce que je dis,
saying.
vous faites tout ce que je dis. Ah, on continue.
Continue,
Allez, on bouge, on bouge.
we are moving, moving.
Assis.
Sit,
Debout.
stand,
Sur le
on your
ventre.
stomach,
Sur le
on your
dos.
back.
Debout.
Stand,
Non, non, assis.
sit,
Allez, debout.
stand,
Sur le ventre.
on your stomach,
Sur le dos.
on your back.
Assis.
Sit,
Debout.
stand,
Assis.
sit,
Debout.
stand,
Sur le ventre.
on your stomach.
Debout.
Stand.
Ah, les attaques reprennent
Let's
tout de
try it
suite.
again.
Attention à la base.
Be careful.
On bouge, faites doucement au
Let's
cervical.
move, go gently.
Attention,
Be
d'abord la bonne
careful.
technique
First,
de
the right
base.
basic technique.
Parade contre,
Counter
convenable.
parry, counter parry.
Défense contre coup de
Defense
pied.
against kick with the forearm and not
Avec
the hand.
l'avant-bras, pas avec la main.
When I say
Dès que
go,
je dis
you
go,
attack each other.
Vous attaquez tous les deux.
Either kicking or
Au
punching.
coup de pied ou coup de
It is
poing.
up to you to choose the right
C'est à vous de
technique.
prendre le bon chemin.
Go.
Go. Attention, oui,
Be
sortez
careful,
dans l'axe,
back up
rentrez
and
dans
watch
l'attaque
out
sur
for
les
the
coups de poing. Ok, stop. Parfait.
Okay, stop.
Ok, on se met
Okay,
tous
crutch down with your back
Coucou.
nice and round.
le dos bien rond.
Get up very gently and unwind the
On
spinal
va se
column.
relever tout doucement et on va
Vertebra
dérouler toute
by
la
vertebra.
colonne vertébrale, vertèbre par vertèbre. Les genoux restent
The knees
fléchis, on
remain
ne les tend
bent.
qu'à la fin.
We do not
Ok?
straighten them
Allez,
until
on
the
se
end.
redresse tout doucement.
Get up slowly.
Prends une bonne
Breathe
respiration,
correctly.
on monte les
Bring up the
bras.
arms.
relâche.
Relax.
Et on se fait le plus grand
Make
possible.
yourself
On
the
tire,
tallest
on tire,
possible.
on tire, on tire,
Pull,
et on relâche
pull.
jusqu'en dessous.
And relax.
On déroule de nouveau la
Unwind
colonne
the
tout
spinal
doucement.
column again. Very gently. Vertebra by vertebra.
Ok, on prend ces
Okay,
deux mains,
take your two hands.
on les met derrière,
Put them
comme ça,
behind
les
you.
cadres un peu.
Gently bring your
On
chin to
emmène
the
tout
chest.
doucement le menton vers la poitrine. Ok.
Okay.
Et on se
Bend
fléchit
well so
pour
that the
bien
back is
arrondir
very
le dos.
round.
On relâche.
Relax.
Et on se redresse de nouveau
And stand up
doucement.
straight again.
Vertèbre
Vertebra
par
by
vertèbre,
vertebra.
bien tranquille.
Gently.
Ok.
Okay. A big
Un grand
thanks
merci
to
à
you
vous.
all.
C'était un plaisir de
You've worked
travailler.
well.
Merci encore.